need to be sponsored by like a tequila brand or something, or some form of alcohol. The amount of times every single episode has involved drinking. I mean, I don't want to say we've got a problem, but is this a problem? Every time I wear red, you're saying this to me. So maybe like red is actually my colour.
I think it is. It just really brings out your rosy cheeks.
Thank you.
Your beautiful eyes.
Like a little señorita.
Yeah, exactly. I'm coming into my hot girl era, like hot girl summer.
You're doing hot girl summer?
Oh,
what, this year?
Honestly, I might. Okay, so one of Fran's friends that were at the Women's Refuge, who's lovely, by the way, so lovely. We all got on really well.
Friend, one of my best friends. One of.
Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to the Girls Next Door show with me, your host Wallis Day.
And me, Francesca Allen. Welcome back home.
Francesca today is given like strawberry summer. I love it. You look beautiful and you're glowing.
Thank you. Every time I wear red, you're saying this to me. So maybe like red is actually my colour.
I think it is. It just really brings out your rosy cheeks.
Thank you.
Your beautiful eyes.
Like a little señorita.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so happy it's summer though. Talking of.
I know.
When the sun's out, London is just a different city.
Completely different. On my way here, every single pub was packed out, busy. It's our favourite time.
Just to clarify, we're shooting an evening up tonight, guys. It's not 9 a.m.
Yeah, today it's not 9 a.m. for one.
Yeah, the Brits don't drink that much.
Yeah.
Well, depends what Brits are talking about.
I feel like we need to be sponsored by like a tequila brand or something, or some form of alcohol. The amount of times every single episode has involved drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say we've got a problem, but is this a problem?
I don't know, Fran, is it?
Is it a problem?
I just feel like when the sun's out, it just makes you happier and want to celebrate. And I think alcoholism is often linked with like celebrations. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe we just don't get any sun here in London. So
This is awful. Do you know what though? I did actually see a really funny TikTok today. You just triggered it in my head when you meet with that friend who's always ready to have a drink.
Dude, I saw that.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, it must have been you that sent it to me. She was like, Sauvignon, yeah?
Yeah, she was like, what a lovely day it is in London today. So nice for afternoon tea. Yeah, with a Prosecco, yeah? It was really funny.
Do you know what though? The seasons kind of do change my personality. I can't lie. Do you ever find that?
100%. I'm a lot hungrier in the winter as well.
Yeah.
It's like I just want to eat potatoes, roast dinners.
Hearty meals.
Yeah. Everything has to be warm.
Yeah.
Sweet. Like I fancy things more sweet in the winter than I do in the summer. I find it easier to stay on my fitness game in the summer, which is wild.
Oh yeah. Even in spring for me, I'm starting to get ready from spring.
Yeah, same. It's like when you're getting ready for that summer bod, but actually it's like a week away.
Yes, I literally, feel that. I agree. And I also think in terms of just like the sun being out, like I feel like I'm happier as well. But you're right, I definitely want to take care of myself more. And also I love eating salads in the sun.
Yeah.
Like a hearty meal is a hard no. But in the winter, I don't want a salad.
No.
I want shepherd's pie, toad in the hole, roast.
Yeah. But that's because it's so cold. And it's feeling
warmed up inside.
Yeah, whereas when it's hot on holiday, there's nothing more refreshing than some fruit and a salad.
Yeah, and an iced tea or something.
Oof, God, we was hammering the iced teas, weren't we?
Yeah, South Carolina, that's where the iced teas are at.
Out of this world.
Yeah.
The iced tea, unsweetened. Because we're sweet enough.
There you go.
But no, period. I think as well in England, the massive thing about it is the fact that the sun rises a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So that's what starts putting people in a better mood because you can get up. It's easier to wake up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to work when it's pitch black.
No.
Poor Ed.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I think when you wake up and the sun is shining and it's warm, I want to get out and I want to do things. I want to nourish my body. I want to see my friends. I'm so much more motivated. I want to meet new people. And then when it's winter and it's dark and it's cold and rainy, I'm in bed and I'm like, I cannot get out, leave this bed right now. I want to sit and I want to binge on Netflix. I want to binge on sweets and hearty meals. And I want to just be in bed with my lover.
Yeah. Well,
have a bed day.
That's why they call it cuffing season, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not being funny, but all of that stuff.
You never are. I'm joking.
Whoa! That come out of nowhere. What? Who said that? Sorry, who said that?
That's a Robert May
Who
joke.
said that? That wasn't. I don't know who's in the room right now. I don't know who that was.
That is not my bestie.
Why are you lying? Why are you fucking lying?
No, you are hilarious. You know that.
Yeah,
Go on.
damn straight.
Yeah.
Tell him again. Take it back. Right, no.
I'm taking that back.
I'm not that funny. I feel like it's a mutual thing. Humor can be dependable on the person.
Yeah, we'll go with that one, Fran.
Yeah, no, but it can be.
No,
Like
I know.
sometimes we can say things and people might think, oh, this bit, oh.
Probably a lot of the time, right?
Yeah. But that's why we got the neighborhood, because
Yeah.
you guys just get us.
Yeah, you guys get us.
Yeah. But back to cuffing season. Obviously, all them things some people might find not very nice, but I actually really love getting in bed. It's like when you come home, do you remember them back in the day when you come home from school and you take your tights off and it's like that feeling, like, all scratch your legs, get in a hot bath and then get straight in your bed.
Yeah. There's nothing
So
like
the
it.
best.
Honestly, and I kind of get that now if I'm getting home late from work
Yeah.
and I just have like a cup of hot chocolate. I get under it, like I kick
Yeah.
my jeans off, put my trackies on,
Yeah.
and I get all cozied up under a blanket.
That cold bit of the bed too, and you have to go
Yeah.
with your feet.
Yeah,
Kick
yeah,
your
yeah.
feet around to warm it up. My mum actually got me a heated blanket for Christmas.
They are the best thing ever.
Unreal.
No, guys, this is a game changer. You absolutely have to get yourselves a heated blanket.
It's giving OAP, but it is so good. Like, this is when you know you're hitting your 30s.
I was gonna say, we're nearly there.
Over the hill they go.
Yeah.
But honestly, this one is a duo heated blanket, as in you can control your side and then they can control their side.
Stop it.
Swear. Because
So
imagine
wait, so if your partner wants it cold,
they can have it off. And you can have your side like an
No.
oven.
this is heaven.
Or if you want and they have their side on, but you don't want it, and you can just slide your feet over, just warm your tootsies and then go back again and cool down.
I love that so much. I think I need
Honestly,
that.
Best present I've ever got in my life.
That's such a good present. I'm gonna get my friends don't listen, go away. I'm gonna get my friends that for Christmas.
It's a really good one because it's
Yeah.
something you wouldn't necessarily buy for yourself.
No. It's
a
like too
random
much of a
one.
luxury.
Yeah.
But like a random luxury. Like I'll buy nice clothes, but like I can't get a luxury blanket.
Yeah, it's so like, why would I buy that?
It's gone math.
Yeah, thanks, Barbs. You're the best.
Thanks, Babs.
Hopefully I get you for Secret Santa. I know what to get you.
Actually.
But yeah, no, so I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, like spring for me always feels like a really new time of like I'm gonna, it's kind of giving shedding season. Like, get off me. I'm coming into my hot girl era, like hot girl summer.
You're doing Hot Girl Summer?
Oh,
What,
you
this
know,
year?
Honestly, I might. I know, because I usually only ever train like for movies, for work, right? To do the stunts. But I'm not filming in summer. So I'm like, I was gonna have summer off and don't get me wrong, I will still eat spaghetti, drink some red wine, all that stuff. But I'm like, no, maybe I'm just gonna get super hot for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can be
Maybe.
a bit selfish in that sense. A lot of it is for me. I train for me. I train for my mind. I eat for me, for my soul.
Yeah.
Music is for me. Like, I dress for me.
Yeah. Mhm.
I am a bit selfish in them senses like that. I like to look good because it makes me feel better.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. Hot girl summer, hot girl winter, hot girl December, hot girl spring, winter, fall.
Yeah. I love all of it. You know, when you kept saying me, that reminded me of a show that I just watched in New York called Death Becomes Her.
Oh.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
No, wait, just hear me out. So the original movie is with Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn.
Oh, okay.
And
that sounds incredible. Wait. No, I think I have.
Yes.
Is
They're
it when
best
she
mates.
Drinks.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so basically for our listeners who haven't seen it, there's these two women, they're best mates. One of them is a really famous actress, one's a journalist. And basically they become best friends, but the actress steals the journalist's fiance.
Yeah.
And they like go off and get married and have like the best life ever. And for the last 10 years, the journalist has been in like a mental asylum, right? She was like in a mental health hospital or somewhere, and she's been really suffering. Anyway, she comes out and she hears about this potion that keeps you looking young forever.
Yeah.
But the side effect is that you can't die. You're immortal, right? So basically, the journalist goes to kind of get her man back, and I think to actually kill the actress, but the actress has just taken it as well. So now they've both taken it, but they don't realize. And basically, they're trying to kill each other, but they can't. And it just turns out really funny because they end up being like, actually, you're the only other person that gets me. And my husband that I stole doesn't even get me anymore. So like they kind of shoo him out, fuck him off, and like spend eternity together. But I'm telling you this because it was just such a good film, and I saw this show really recently, and we're giving that. No, I'm joking. Should we drink the potion?
No, but Death Becomes Her is such an iconic film. I remember watching it quite young and not really understanding it.
I think I probably did because I didn't remember any of it.
I didn't really understand it when I was younger because I remember like my mum would watch it. Now in my older years watching it, get it.
You're literally in your 20s, babe.
But I'm going to be 30.
You've matured, I'm
going to be 30 this year. So like it's creeping up on me. Death is becoming me. It's so scary. No. Not for a long yet. Long time. I actually want to make it 100. I don't want to let it from I don't really want to let it from the king. I kind of wanted it from the queen. She really should have held out for me for a few more years. Selfish. But
let's give Meghan Markle. I'm joking. We'll take that out. Hating on the royal family. I'm joking. I love her.
I think that as you get older, I kind of get it now. Like, you want to stay youthful. You want to make sure you look good, feel good.
Well, I also think that's the only version of yourself that you've known. So it's almost like you hold on to that because that's who you believe that you are almost. And aging is weird. It's scary. We don't know what's coming or what we're going to end up looking like.
Do you know who I do want to look like?
Go on,
and I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but
Tell
you'll
me.
probably be able to do it.
I got you.
In Monster-in-Law with J-Lo, the woman that plays the mum.
Wait, let me Google.
She's unreal.
Because I know exactly who you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
I want to be her. Her style. She wears Anne Fontaine shirts all the time. Like, she's she looks like she's done like fitness videos. Oh. Speak. No, I hate when you do that. Right, for reference, right? Wallis gets her phone and rather than typing, she speaks into it.
I only speak to my phone.
She actually says, comma.
Yeah.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Next paragraph.
I'm really pissed off, full stop. ... Sometimes it's an ellipse. No, that's really annoyed me. ... Do you think we can resolve it or whatever?
It's crazy. It's giving writer mentality.
Oh, it low-key is actually. But I just don't get it. Like when I see people typing so much on their phone, like they're typing essays and paragraphs, like, are you not going to get RSI? Like,
don't. I've got
seconds to vocalize the paragraph.
But you just type it.
But you just say it. That's quicker, easier. You're not going to get RSI on your thumbs.
I'd rather just pick up the phone maybe and make the convo. Make the call.
Yeah, that's
make
true,
the call,
actually.
Wallis.
But what if it's an email? Exclamation mark, question mark.
Oh, God, I hate you doing the emails. We know I leave that up to you. Anyway, Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda,
Jane Fonda. Everyone can see her. You can't really see her here. Her young, wow.
No, but her older as well.
Jane Fonda's my goal.
Okay, that's a really good goal. What about Grace and Frankie? Have you ever seen that?
Yes, so funny.
It's one of my favorite TV shows.
It's my sister's.
Is it?
Yeah.
I get it, but it's so weird because I actually didn't think I would relate to it because they're like 70 in it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think Jane's like 80. But I started watching it like 21, maybe. I was really young. And I was like, I love this show. And you know what? It genuinely made me not scared to get older.
I know. We need more stuff like that.
We really do.
Because I think it's very different for women and men. Men are fine to get wrinkly and old and blah, blah. That's like the way it is. Like you get hotter, silver fox, all these same statements.
Low-key though.
I know. Oh.
Low-key's out of here.
But I do think there needs to be more stuff like that show.
Yeah.
Which makes you feel better about it.
I know, but they never will they? Because it's an industry, right? It's a business.
Yeah, true. But I don't feel that sad about it.
No, I don't either. I feel like I'm excited. And I think when you grow up and you have not heroes, but just people that you look up to, I think when you see, like for me, one of mine was Dr. Jane Goodall, and seeing your heroes like age, like it almost inspires you to be that in your next era of life or whatever. Like it's like a constant guide almost, I find.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be absolutely fabulous. Do you remember that show?
Ah, love that show.
That's gonna
honestly.
be me. Sweetie, darling.
Yeah, sweetie, darling. Eddie.
Yeah, martinis in hand, 100%.
That is 100% you, actually. Yes. Okay, wait. I have a story about Joanna Lumley for context. I know, random.
Is it good or bad?
No, it's great. I'll let the
I'll let you guys listen to that.
Yeah. So I started off modeling before I was acting, and Joanna Lumley was in my agency, Models One, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Yeah,
like,
she's amazing.
I want to grow old like her, and I want to like be her when I'm older and all this stuff. Anyway, I always loved her, always looked up to her as a model. And then when I got my first acting gig, we went to this award show together as a cast.
Because I love her.
No. It's nothing bad about her.
Okay.
Joanna Lumley is amazing, right? But she was presenting an award, and I was literally like, we were close to the front row. I was like, she's just so elegant and graceful, and just what an amazing woman.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what girls are like. You all go to the toilet at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was with my cast, and I really needed to pee, and my cast were like, we'll come with you. But then Joanna Lumley came on stage to present this award. So I was like, oh, no, like I need to wait till she's done. Like I can't go now. Like just wait. And she came off stage and I was like, right, I'm going to go now. So I ran to the toilet. I was like, I meet you guys there. I ran really quickly, ran to the toilet, came out, and the rest of my like girl cast went into the toilet, and I sat back at the seat ready for Joanna to like come back on stage so I didn't miss her next segment. And there was like a gap. So I was like waiting for the gap, and the girls still went back. And then like a couple of minutes later, they came back to the seats and they were like, Wallis, oh my gosh. And I was like, shh, Joanna Lumley's about to be on stage. They were like, no, Wallis, like we don't know how to tell you this. I was like, what? Don't know how to tell me that. They were like, she went to the bathroom in her break.
No.
I was like, no, you are joking.
No.
I was like, so because I was trying to be quick to get back to not miss her on stage, I was like,
You literally missed her.
I actually missed meeting her. And they got a selfie with her. They all met her. They were all talking in the bathroom for like a good couple of minutes. I was gutted. So I've never met her, but they said that she was an absolute legend and that she was hilarious, really kind, and really funny. So.
Oh no. Like literally by milliseconds.
Oh, literally seconds, I know. But
it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, you really
wasn't
believe in
meant
that
to
stuff,
be.
don't you?
Yeah.
Do you believe in manifestation and like law of attraction and stuff?
I went to like a Christian school.
Okay.
So have you ever read The Secret?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like The Secret is basically the Bible rewritten.
Oh, really?
I think so. I feel like when you're manifesting, you are basically asking the universe, which is pretty much the same as praying. You're asking God. It's kind of like...
So they're almost switching God out for the universe.
Yeah, that's how I view it anyway.
No, interesting.
So I do think what you ask for in life tends to happen to you.
Right.
In a way. I don't know how that kind of sounds bad to say it like that. But I do feel like what you put out there, you do receive. When you're in a bad mood, usually bad things start happening around you that make you even more angry.
Oh, yeah.
The more
I know that
you put
one.
it out,
it's like one tiny thing goes wrong and it just crescendos through your whole day.
Right. Whereas if you ignored that one tiny thing and you carried on, maybe it would feel better.
I'm not that big of a person though. I always have to have the last word. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad.
No, I'm joking.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Everyone else compromise for Wallis because she's going to have the last word.
Yeah. But okay, so you believe in law of attraction and manifestation, right?
I do, yeah. I think I do. I mean, I don't practice it enough, maybe. I always just think believing in something, it tends to sort of come into play.
Yeah.
In different ways.
I sometimes feel like if you want something so bad, though, you almost push it away. It's like, for me, I feel like I have to get the right amount of manifestation. Like manifest it, but not need it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
That is literally how it works. That's a really good explanation of it.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
That
was a really good explanation of it.
Bit of a philosopher, because in my days off.
It's living in the fact that you're already doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Say if you're making the best cups of tea, I already do that. And then everyone's going to tell you that your cups of tea are great.
You are an amazing tea lady.
Thank you.
No, seriously, you've made me some pretty good teas in our time.
Oh, babes.
Do you remember the Women's Refuge?
The Women's Refuge.
Yeah. Okay. So when we were neighbours,
this is how you know that it's like, yeah. But this is a good thing. Everyone needs a women's refuge.
Yeah. For context, guys, the women's refuge is if we would have an argument with our partner, we'd go to the other one's house, maybe stay for the night, maybe get some warm food cooked for us, sit by the
Basically.
fire.
Yeah, but this one was a full-on camp. I had a camp at my house.
Yeah. It was like me and all of Fran's other girlfriends fell out with our partners at the same time.
And Ed was actually away for a few days. And I was like, you know what, girls? Ed's away. I was like, if you don't mind all meeting up at my house, then I'll cook for you. You can use the spa. You can use the sauna.
Yeah.
We can all relax. We can walk the dogs.
Yeah.
It was very wholesome. It was cute.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had wine.
I brought the dogs.
We put music on.
Yeah.
We actually went out. One of the nights we actually went out.
Yeah, we did. Low-key.
We went to the box.
Yeah, we went to the box, didn't we? Yeah. Oh,
We
sorry.
went out so
I think that was
late.
me. We did. Well, because we weren't going to go out.
Yeah.
And then
started in the kitchen.
I think it was maybe me. I was really upset. And I was like, fuck it. I was like, I need to go out. I need a drink. You guys are coming.
I was DJing, so obviously I was getting everyone in the mood.
Yeah, Fran was
Except
on.
for one friend.
Yes. Okay. Fran was on the DJ decks. And you know what? I never out anyone like this, but I actually feel like we should tell the story. It's not a mean thing. We can cut it out. Okay, so one of Fran's friends that were at the Women's Refuge, who's lovely, by the way, so lovely. We all got on really well.
Friend, one of my best friends.
I'm good.
One of.
Wow.
I can only count them on my hands, and one of them is my sister. So
For context,
Be
for listeners,
lucky.
I just left. Her best friend is coming in. So enjoy the Girls Next Door podcast.
they're just tap in and tap out at this point, really. It's a tap in, tap out method.
Yeah, I know. It really does feel that way, Fran. Cheers, mate.
No. Right. No, I feel like I have to say this because
Yeah.
I don't want it to come across mean.
Wrong
She was
episode.
going through a real rough time.
I believe you.
People
it's the
deal
audience
with trauma,
that don't.
right? People deal with trauma in very different ways. Me and you are more of like an ignorant, I guess, avoidant. We're avoidant, right?
Do you think?
Nah, mate, I'm telling
Nah.
you exactly how I feel.
Nah, me too.
But I choose to not let it ruin our day. Manifestation. It'll all be okay.
Yeah, of
It'll
course.
figure itself out.
Yeah. Slash night. And on this night, we went to the box and they
What a
gave,
gaff.
yeah, what a gaff. If you haven't been there, it's like an old theatre, classy, real nice. They put on a show,
Lovely show.
really creative show.
Yeah. I feel like everyone has to go at least once in their life.
Yeah.
Took my mum there for her 60th. She never forgot it.
Did you really?
Swear on my life.
You took your mum to the box
Me and
for
my
her
sister.
60th birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, mum. She said she wanted to go.
Oh my gosh, Fran.
Do you know what the worst show
Did she
come
do
out
it?
as well?
No.
The worst.
What show came out? So for context, the shows that come out are like erotic shows. So what show was it, Fran? We need to know because
It was-
there's the box, and
Well-
then there's what you've just said.
It wasn't the worst show. It's actually it's the most shocking show.
Okay.
They are a male, but with breast implants.
Titties. I've seen. I know the performer that you're talking about.
Titties. He's a great performer.
He's great at what he does. So believable.
Great to
Yeah.
a point where I've had to turn away
Yeah.
a good few times because he is the biggest shock factor.
Actually, with him, I turn away pretty much every time.
Yeah,
The start, I
fair.
like. I find it quite entertaining.
Fair.
But it gets to a point, and I'm like, I gotta leave this one to you, my friend.
So the performance is very shocking. So especially my mum, I don't think she knows what even, I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I mean, obviously she had to make me, so she knows how to do things.
No, Fran, your mum has never had sex.
She doesn't even know what a winky looks like.
Exactly.
Little dink, what's that?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And neither of my parents.
Yeah. So it was quite funny. And I thought that to have that as the first show, someone completely naked.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, completely naked, just doing the most craziest stuff. My mum was a publican at the time, and they literally took a
Publican?
a publican.
Oh, I thought you said
She only pub-
Republican. I was
No,
like,
no, no.
this is interesting.
Well, no, mum
now
had
the
a
red's
pub.
making sense.
Yeah! Shots fired. But no, so she owned a pub, and the guy pulled a Peroni bottle out of his backside.
Oh yeah, because that's what the performer does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, I thought, oh gosh, she's just had to be thrown right in the deep end. But then the music comes back on and then you just have to get on with it.
Yeah. So basically they do a show at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and it's different sketches with different performers where they're performing different scenes. And some of them are crazy. I saw a woman pull razor blades out of her pussy. Yeah. For real. I've seen some fucked up shit in there. But it's like kind of entertaining because it's a performance. It's like it's art in like a weird way.
I know what
guess.
you mean.
It's creative. And you know it's not real. Well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. And I'm always drunk. So maybe I don't know. But it's a very interesting, it's like an immersive theatre almost.
Expression.
Of art.
But because they've took a long time to actually think of something that's shocking
Yeah.
and sometimes meaningful. I mean, I once saw a woman swinging by her hair, naked, swinging by her hair, touched to the ceiling.
Wow, I do that all the time.
Chopsticks out of her hair, and then all of a sudden blood was just pouring all over her. And she was just like running around and doing like really crazy dancing. And then the music just came back on again and she just ran off.
This is the thing. After a show, the music does just come back on and everyone just starts dancing again. Yeah. And you're thinking,
like, what did that mean?
What did I just watch?
What did that mean? What was that?
Yeah.
It was obviously paint. But it's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
some of them are nice shows there. I saw like a couple of girls with hula hoops and they were swinging it around their arms and then she had 10 around her body and I was like, woo, you go, Glen Coco.
Anyway, so at the Women's Refuge, for some reason I thought it would be great for us to bring up our spirits. There's nothing like going to the good old box to watch a show.
We'd had a few bottles of wine as well, to be fair.
We had very high key.
Between the crew.
Yeah. Anyway, so we got to the table, we went to the box and watched a couple of the shows. And Fran and I were on cloud 9. Sorry.
100%. I wasn't in need of the Women's Refuge. I was just hosting.
Yeah, actually, you were just hosting.
I was in a good mood anyway.
I was in need, but I was with my bestie and I was dancing and I was watching a piece of art, some theatre. I couldn't have been happier, really.
Yeah.
But not everyone was happy and one of our friends really wanted to go home and like was very vocal about it. In a nice way. She's a lovely girl. And I get it. Listen, we've all been out and not wanting to be there. We've all been out and just wanted to fuck off, right? But this one occasion, like, we really wanted to go. And she didn't. And instead of just going, she just made us know the whole night that she didn't want to be there, but was still there. Me and Fran were just like,
because I think she didn't want to leave the emotional support circle that we had going on.
Oh no, that's
maybe
actually really
that
cute.
might have been why.
Oh no, that's really cute.
Also, I don't think she had been out in a long time. And I think it was just all very overstimulating. And when you're not in the right frame of mind, my advice would be just to have another drink and carry on and have a dance and try and shake it off. But maybe that's
what we were saying.
Yeah, maybe that's not the right advice. I mean, for her that night, that was not the right advice.
No, definitely not. I think it's good that we were all together in the end.
But she was in high spirits in the morning though.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
Laughing and joking.
Mm-hmm. We all had breakfast.
So it obviously worked.
Yeah, it obviously worked. And then we all ended up being happy after that.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we're fine.
But
Women's Refuge is the place.
100%. Women's Refuge. You had it here first.
Yeah, Fran made us all like a huge bowl of pasta.
Salad.
Yeah, the food was amazing. Honestly, this hotel was great. 5 out of 5 stars, Fran.
And I take dietary requirements very seriously. We had vegan options. Yeah,
not gonna lie, the vegan pasta was dry. I just gotta say how it is. And look, I know you were doing me a solid and you were taking care of your friends in the Women's Refuge, but the food could have been a bit better.
I'll be honest with you. I offered you an alioli, a chili alioli pasta or a truffle pasta, and you bougie bitches were like, I want the truffle pasta. But the truffle pasta is literally just truffle oil.
We didn't know that.
I haven't got truffle just sitting in my fridge, bruv.
When you say truffle pasta, sorry, but it insinuates that you might be putting truffle in there.
What cheese?
Whether it's a mushroom or cheese or whatever. I didn't realize you meant the oil that I use is going to be a different type of oil.
How dare you assault me in my Italian culture?
Listen, you know me.
I'm the most Italian thing about me is my name.
Yeah, I was going to say. And you know me, you know I love you, you know I support any decision you make.
Just not my pasta making skills, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
No, wait, hold on.
You're banned from the Women's Refuge.
Damn it, no, I might need it. Please don't ban me, I'm sorry.
You're not bad.
I'm just a baby.
It's okay. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. That could have made some work. I mean, I don't often make vegan dishes. I'll try my best.
You did absolutely amazing.
The salad was banging.
Yeah, the salad was banging.
Yeah?
The salad was banging.
You have to be a grazing goat at the...
Listen. When you're at the YMCA, you do what you get, right? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It was nice. And do you know what? I think when you have an argument with your partner, just being around like strong, independent, like fun and funny
Yeah.
female energy is so, so good. And I think like energy is contagious, right? When I'm with you,
Yeah.
like, and we're happy, we're bouncing off each other.
Yeah. I do think the worst thing if you're feeling down is to be alone. Some people, it works for them.
Yeah.
Personally, no. Although sometimes I need quiet, but
I definitely need peace and quiet, but it's nice to go through it with someone.
Yeah.
Just to talk it out. Because I feel like when I talk things out, they're just weighing so much less on my mind. I can make sense of them then.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's good to get someone else's opinion to not drown too much or be too hard on yourself.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think contrasting opinions are really good because it gives you a different perspective on a situation or a person.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm always on the fence.
Yeah.
I like to see everything from everyone's perspective. I'm not that friend that's scared to tell you that you're wrong.
Oh, no. I know. Fran will always say it how it is. That's one of the things I love the most about you. But it is.
Okay.
Because if we need like honest advice,
it could be a bad thing.
No, it's fine.
Okay, good. No, I think I can be quite opinionated. But it's only because I want the best for you.
I know.
Like if I'm not that friend that's going to be like, yeah, dump your man, dump them, and then in the next breath you're back together, happy as Larry, and I've just been completely slagging that person off. That's just not my vibe.
I have one friend that does that all the time. Love her, not going to name her, but like she complains all the time about her partner, and then I think I give like pretty good advice.
Yeah,
pretty solid. Always on the phone. We'll be on the phone for like hours if a friend needs me.
Yeah,
she doesn't even tell me. I then see it on socials, and I'm just like, and it's fine because that's your decision. You're my friend, and I'll always support you. And I'm not judging when I say this, but I'm always no. It's not even giving you.
It's giving you. No, it's not. It is,
but it's giving like, oh, okay. But it's like, you know, there's always that one friend in a friendship group, right?
Yeah.
Who is a bit like that. And if you don't have one in your group, I hate to say it, but it could be you. Because they're not aware of it. And I feel like
the toxic behaviour.
Yeah. Yeah, the toxic behaviour.
I thought you was going to say, your friendship group's really boring. Everyone needs that one.
Everyone needs that friend with chaotic energy that comes in, that always has a story from that week, that's always fallen out with someone else in the group.
I need it.
And
I need it. My life is pretty mundane. I fucking need it. I live for it. I live through that person.
Yeah, do you? Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
But I don't want to be them.
But I don't want to be them. Do you know what? It's funny. I actually didn't mind. Like my early 20s, I was like, yeah, bring the drama, bring the chaos. But like now I'm like, there is no way. The first sign of drama, I'm gone skis.
Yeah, that's true.
There's so much more I'd rather be doing.
That's growth though, Wallis. We call that growth. Some people don't always get that as well. That doesn't always come with age. That can just be growth in yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I can't be bothered with rallying. I find it really draining and really boring.
No, same. I think South Carolina changed me.
Do you know what I don't like as well? Sulking.
Oh yeah, the sulking.
I can't.
Or grudges. Just talk about it.
Yeah.
Just talk about it and get it everyone done with.
Yeah. Just get over it.
Mm-hmm.
In my house, growing up, we would just shout at each other and then get over it. So I just get it out and then you can get over it and be like, you're right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But that's the best way, right? It's communication. Talk it out, say what you need to say, and then just draw a line under it.
And move on.
The fuck on. God, if everyone was like us.
I know. Are we actually like this though? Or are we just like saying we are?
Yeah. Is it delusion? Delusional growth? I feel like we are very grown in the neighborhood. What do you guys think? Yeah. Finally.
Hopefully not all the time though.
Yeah, hopefully.
Got to stay young somehow, you know. A little bit of immaturity will do.
Do you know what I mean? Keep that spark.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you heard it here first. We've got a women's refuge in the neighborhood for anyone going through partner troubles or any troubles. Tell us your stories. We want to hear from you guys. Do you guys have any go-tos when you're, going through a hard time? Are your friends there for you? Are you a little bit delusional like us, maybe, with growth?
Speak for yourself, Wallis. Speak for yourself.
Guys, listen, please rate. Please don't hate. Please rate. Please like, comment, share with your girlfriends. Let us know how you feel about it. Talk to us. What do you want to hear from us? What do you enjoy? What do you hate? Just tell us how it is. We can take constructive criticism, right?
We can. And if you need any opinions or any help with your women's refuge, you know where to find us. Let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, we're not just your neighbours. We're your agony aunts.
Absolutely. We should definitely cover some stuff like that, though.
Yeah, let us know if you guys want to hear it, and we'll fit it in.
Be sure to follow us across all our socials at Girls Next Door Show, or you can follow us personally. I'm Francesca_Allen.
And I'm Wallis Day. Thank you so much for coming to the neighborhood, and we'll see you guys next Thursday.
Love you all.